So pressing into the feet, maybe even rocking backwards and forwards, just find those corners of the feet. Just allow yourself a moment just to set the foundation for your day, for the day that you intend to have ahead. So just relaxing into the soles of the feet. And then feel as though those roots are coming out, journeying down, settling across the earth's crust. And that the energy that you can feel now through the bottom of the feet begins to rise through the front of the body. So you're activating through the knees, journeying through, drawing up those thigh muscles, lifting through the pelvic floor. And then gently drawing the ribcage into center as you feel as though you're zipping up through the front body. Chin is going to be parallel to the earth today, so we're going to mix up all the energy. We're going to align it all. Then journeying up over the face, the crown. And then as you send energy down through the back body on an exhalation, feel yourself anchoring down. So it's really cementing you into this spot. Hands are just going to be nice and loose at the side, nothing crazy. So that you can just close the eyes, and maybe you can focus on a spot if you want to keep the eyes open. And begin noticing your breath. Sending the inhalation in and around the body to any tight spots, knots and niggles. And then as you exhale, feel as though you're drawing the energy up and out, the apnea, the energy, just releasing anything that no longer needs to be within you after a night's rest. Finding a nice, smooth, steady rhythm with your breath. And we're going to balance it out. So inhaling for a count of 1, 2, 3. And then exhaling for a count of 3 as you draw the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale deeply for a count of 3. And gently allow yourself to gently step into this present moment. Batten open the eyes, connecting into the gaze. And just find your way into connecting into the 5 senses. So what is it that you can see in front of you? The sounds that venture in through the right ear and the left. How cool the breath feels as you breathe in. And how warm it feels against the back of the throat as you breathe out. If you feel a little bit cool in the body today, don't be afraid to kind of skip it into the Ujjayi breath, making that oceanic sound at the back, just warming and heating through the body. The tongue resting gently against the roof of the mouth. And how it feels just to begin to squeeze, release the fists. So gently squeezing through the palms and releasing the fingers down. So here we're engaging with the feeling of touch, the pad band of the earth to foot energy. So begin squeezing through the hands. Maybe even piano fingering the hands backwards and forwards, from thumb to pinky, pinky to thumb. And then gently making wrist circles. So feel as though you're stirring. And then in the opposite direction. And then bringing the hands up to touch the shoulders. And then releasing the palms forward, take it down. Inhale, palms to shoulders. Exhale, release, take it down. So try to keep the arms anchored against the side body for this. Belly button still lifting as you're reaching towards the shoulders through the fingertips. And gently take it down. So moving through this at your own pace and time, just listening to your body as you move. And then gently turning the palms over. So then you're bringing the tops of the hands up to the shoulders. And then feel as though you're pressing down. So taking your time with this, create tension through the upper body. So there's really something really heavy you're trying to push down to the earth. Inhale, allow your palms to rise. And then exhale, feel as though you're self-doubt, press it down. How heavy does that feel? Inhale, palms to shoulders. Exhale, gently take it down. So here we get the synovial fluid through the fingertips, the wrists, now the elbows. Arms go out in front this time. Inhale, arms to the horizon. And exhale, release, take it down. So you've been working through the shoulders, waking up through the rotator cuffs. Inhale, take it up. Lifting the shoulders against the back of the rib cage. Exhale, release. Turn the palms. Inhale, feel as though you're scooping the earth's energy. Bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. Back of the palms are facing forward. Inhale, palms go up overhead. This time, reach it up. Try to keep the shoulders down the back of the rib cage. Exhale, release. Keep moving through this at your own pace and time. And ensuring now that you're feeling the energy through your foundation. So even though the legs are quite passive in this, we still create the tension through the thighs by pressing into the outside edge of the feet and grounding down. The pelvic floor always engaged, belly button is in. Beautiful. Turn the palms. Inhale, reach it up. This way will feel a little bit more weird. Exhale, release, take it down. Inhale up. Exhale, release, take it down. Palms at the side. Inhale, out to the horizon, take it out. Warrior two arms. And then exhale, take it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time with the palms facing down. Turn the palms over. Inhale, reach up. So now we're changing the muscle contraction. So it feels a bit odd taking it back down this time. But here we're working to the underneath the arms. One more time, palms up. Hold. Turn the palms over. Dial the thumbs towards the front. Bingo wings akimbo. And dial it to the back. Circles to the front. Really working the shoulders now. So try to bring the hands all the way forward. So you're spreading the shoulder blades across the back of the rib cage. And then as the palms go back, really squeeze them back. So you can really feel that as the arms go back, you can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Coming through, separating, drawing them together as you move. Opposite direction, palms forward, up and back. So here you're working into the rotator cuff, squeezing through the muscles in the upper back. Keep it going. And gently stop with the arms out in front. Take the hands to the right. Take them to the left. Circles through the wrists. Opposite direction. Pinkies up, pinkies down. Flip flop. Keep the arms up now, so you're going to feel a nice little awakening sensation through those arms. Hold. Inhale. So here we go. We're going to keep the arms nice and extended. Pinkies are going to come back. Take the pinkies further than the shoulders. Breathe in. Release the chin, the heart to the sky. And then exhale, thumbs come together. Breathe it out. Inhale, reach the pinkies back. Exhale, dome through the back. Breathe it out. Inhale, shoulders back, heart is up. Exhale, round it through. One more time. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it through. Broken T, hold. So feel that connection through the arms. Try to align the elbows. Press it into the foundation. Keep lifting through. Opening up, bringing it in. Right arm up, left arm down. Bring it back. Open, in. Left arm up. Open, in, your right. Open, in the left. Open, in the right. Open, in the left. Go a bit quicker. Keep going. Keep going. Out, hold. And hold. Palms are nice and alive. Shoulders are down the back of the ribcage. We're going to stay here. Holding, holding. Awesome. Here we go. So we're going to reach over to the right and reach over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. So here we're focusing on the spine. So don't focus on the arms. Focus on the side body stretching through. Keep going. Keep going. Hold and release. Can you feel that going? Down your arms. Really nice. Give it a little bit of a shake. Working through the shoulders. Let it all go. Palms left and right. Inhale, reach up, Stika Mudra. So we're reaching up overhead, crossing through the thumbs. Thumbs are above the Bindi chakra, so the part where the a little bit of a swirl or the curl in the central line of the head. That's generally where the Bindi chakra is. So you're lifting up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips over to the left, fingertips to the right. Drawing back on the thumbs. Make sure that the elbows running alongside the ear. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, take it over. Inhale. Exhale. Remembering to breathe into the intercostals, into the space between the ribs. Beautiful. Inhale as you come up. So now we're going to grab hold of the left wrist. Draw the arm up out of the socket. And then exhale, take it over a bit further. Relaxing a bit deeper. So if that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, pulling back on the wrist. Take the gaze up towards the sky. Inhale as you come up, swapping sides. Exhale gently over to the other side, drawing back on the palm and looking up. Holding gently. Inhale, coming back through to center, and exhale, rotate through the wrists. Take the hands down towards the side body. So here we go, we're going to move through seven salutation, one round. So meet me at the very small edge of your mat, facing forward. Again, connecting back into your Tadasana, pressing into the outside edges of the feet, roots are down, energy is up. So feel that bubble, that sphere of energy, cocooning you now. So the inhale, drawing up, the exhale, journeying down. So as you breathe it in, that energy is really filling through the front body. So the exhalation then releases down. So the prana is coming in. That's your energy of revitalization, of energy, just to kind of motivate and get you going. The apnea, the breath that goes out, the exhalation, that's the one that takes the toxins, eliminates things like negative thoughts. It's the one that takes your urine and everything down and out through the body. So if you can just imagine that when you're breathing in a light, and when you're exhaling, you're releasing anything that no longer serves you. So just feel that energy up. Everything you need to release, let it go. Here we go. So Tadasana, mountain pose. Bend the knees left and right. Inhale, inhale, reach towards the sky. Exhale, rain the fingertips down. Bend the knees, melt the belly to the thighs. First full fold. So take a moment here, checking in with the hamstrings. So be very, very conscious, very gentle. Inhale, half fold, your version of elbows in, shoulders back. Then breathe it out as you soften, as you bow, planted through the palms. So step into that plank pose. So here maybe today, you're in half plank. Just be really kind to yourself with this. Fingers are spread, belly button knits in. If you're in full plank, remembering to draw through the front of the thighs, firm it all the way up. Take it down to the knees, flatten off the shins. Take it down to the earth. Inhale, root to rise, cobra pose. Exhale, release, gently soften and gently bow. Take the hands out to the side with cobra roll. So pressing into your foundation. So pressing into the tops of the feet, firming through the front of the thighs, lifting through your glutes. Inhale, lift through cobra 1. Roll through the chin, take it down, cobra 2. Inhale, root to rise, bring that belly button towards the spine. Exhale, release, soften and bow. So move through this a few times at your own pace, and just so that we're working the spine. Remembering to activate that foundation, so pressing into the tops of the feet. And gently relax, bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders, elbows are hugging in, cricket arms. So inhale, lift it towards the knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So here's the first one of the practice. So maybe if you stay taking the feet a little bit wider, give your hips a little bit more length. So here you're working synovial fluid through the ankles, the knees, gently into the hips. So just find what feels good to you here and follow the feedback. So maybe for you today you need a little bit of stillness. So maybe you want to anchor down through the heels and get a good strong stretch through the calves. Maybe you did a little bit of exercise yesterday that requires that big stretch. Or maybe you feel a little bit cold, a little bit stiff into the joints. So here you're pedaling through the heels. Beautiful. Big toe next to big toe. Inhale, right heel out towards the sky. Bring it in towards the chest. Squeeze the belly button up. And then step it forward, little toe by thumb. Or if you want to be even more gentle, take it down to the knees. Step the right foot home. You can keep it up onto the toes if you wish. Otherwise, drop the left knee down. Inhale, palms towards the sky, lunge pose. So here, just squeezing the inside of those thighs together. Pinkies are turned in, shoulders are active. Relaxing into this gently. Keep your breath nice and steady. And then exhaling, left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Inhale gently, palms towards the sky. And then as you exhale, release. Gently take the fingertips down, framing the front foot. If the left knee is down, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step it back forward, Uttanasana, full fold. Check in, palms left and right. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Here we go, off again. Inhale. Exhale. Just find what feels good to you here. Maybe bending the knees, straightening through the legs. Work your body. How do you feel this morning? Inhale, half fold, your version of. Maybe for you today, hands on the front of the thighs, the shins, maybe even down to the ground. And then as you breathe out, relax it back to Uttanasana, full fold. So we're going to just hang out here just for a sec. Maybe just even swaying side to side. Maybe even taking in a little ragdoll. And here we're just inviting the blood flow to just bathe the brain. Delicious oxygen just to awaken, get us ready for the day. Beautiful plank, the palms onto the ground. Left, right foot steps back. So set your plank up ready. Hands are nice and active. Eyes of elbows squeezing towards the front. Left foot, right foot back into plank. Shoulders look away from the ears. Pressing gently into your foundation. So even here, the energy is though you're on very thin ice. And then take it down to the knees. Float down, hips, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose, lift. Exhale, take it down. For yogi's choice, you can stay with the cobra if you wish. Otherwise, the hands are underneath the shoulders, pressing into your foundation. Up dog. Here we go. Inhale, press the earth away. Firmly through the front of the thighs. Tuck in your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Great energy lifting through. Pressing into your foundation. Pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Fingers are spread, so energies into the tippy tops of your fingers. Big toe next to big toe. Inhale, left heel goes up, hand up towards the sky. Bring the knee towards the chest. Step it forward, little toe by thumb. We'll take it easy. Take it down to the knees. Put the left foot home. Lifting through the chest. Hips are underneath the shoulders. Palms are towards the sky. Press it into your foundation. And then relax it into your lunge. Again, paying attention to if you need to just take that left foot forward a little bit more. Right hip is forward, peeling our left hip crease back, lifting the ribcage away from the hips. And then right fingertips forward, left fingertips go back. Or maybe for you this morning, left fingertips right to the side. Left palm comes through, reach towards the sky, lifting up. And then exhale, release, take the fingertips down, framing the foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. If the knee is dropped down onto the earth, step it forward, full fold. Then through the knees, swim the palms left and right, open up through the heart. Really feels like you bring the earth's energy with you. Root to rise. Hands to heart. Excellent. Grab your breath. And then if you have your blocks, you can have it ready for you by the side. We're going to get ready to get a little bit more energy going. So, Tadasana, mountain pose. Find yourself facing towards your front end of the mat. Hands are onto the hips. We can shift the weight just ever so gently into the big toe ball mount of that right foot. We're going to bring the left knee up one leg, Tadasana. And then slowly, gently, with conscious connection, we're going to take the left leg all the way back until we're comfortably dropped down onto the toes and onto the two front corners. So the heel isn't down, the inner arch isn't touching. So if you have a little look back, you can see that that back heel is all the way up. Right toes are pointing towards 12 o'clock. Here we go. Tuck the tailbone under, belly button lift, squeezing into the glutes. Hands stay on the hips to start. And then bending into the right knee. Check that when you go forward, do you stick out a team and turn a tail pattern? Make sure that as you're leaning forward, this stays in place so that energy moves it through the knee. So you get a good strong stretch down the front of this thigh and into the hip flexor. So keep that nice and active moving through. Right knee's above right ankle, just so that if the knee starts going forward a little bit more, you're going to start pulling on the ACL and different things inside that knee. So just keep that nice and safe. Knee above ankle, knee journeying out towards the pinky toe as well, so you feel that nice activity. And then palms are going to go towards the sky. So if that feels enough for you, stay there, guys. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring the fingertips down, drop the left knee. Inhale, press, release, junior. Exhale, take it down, dip the knee. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Inhale, lift towards the sky. And then straighten through the right leg. Exhale, hinge your hips. This is where your blocks will come in handy. Palms coming down, so both legs are straight. Torsos to the horizon. Then if that's enough for you, gently stay there. Otherwise, inhale, heart is nice and strong. And then exhale, belly down towards your thigh, chin towards the shin. Now here you may want to put a little bend through the knee just to relax into it a little bit deeper, but keep sending the heart out towards the big toe. Inhale, lift, halfway pull. And then exhale, here we go. Step it forward, big toe next to big toe. Palms left and right, reach towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe out. Let's go off to the other side. So feet hip width apart. So again, we're connecting into where our feet are lying, where we can connect to reach through for that energy. So focusing energy into the big toe ball mount on that left foot. Right knee comes up towards the sky. Hands are into the hips if you wish. And then gently taking the right leg back as far to our maximum position. Step it onto the toes. So here we're just finding our comfortable zone, our range of movement, wherever's comfortable to us. Right hip forward, left hip crease curls back. So again, that energy, maybe even if you wish, you can put your hands just into the midline. So you notice that if you start to dome through the back. So as the right hip comes and the left knee goes towards the ankle, do you find that you're loosey-goosey through the front? Or can you hold it there, zip it up, squeezing through, bending in the knee. So the energy, the action is just coming from the earth down the bottom rather than getting all involved at the top. So check it as well. Make sure that the right foot's not behind the left. You have that space, that you're not on tightrope, that you're on skis. So here we go. Pressing into the left knee, palms are going towards the sky. Here the energy is nice and strong. Then exhale, here we go. Fingertips come down, drop it down, dip that right knee. Squeeze the inside of the thighs together, root to rise. Exhale, release, take it down. Inhale, press it up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale, press up. And you go. Fingertips go forward, straightening through the left leg, moving into your pyramid pose. So hips still journeying down towards the earth. So check to make sure that right hip hasn't opened up to the side. So you're pressing into the left heel. Keep the energy journey down. Heart is forward towards the big toe. And if that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, exhale, release belly to thigh, chin to shin. Micro bending through that knee if you wish. Or even dropping the blocks if you find that the upright is too high. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it forward, big toe next to big toe. Palms left and right. Squeeze everything together. Right through the midline, root to rise. Hands come to the heart. Breathe out. Very well done. Tadasana, mountain pose. So here the energy should be quite raised. Feeling the heart in the chest. So in your mountain pose, the palms are down to the side and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose for a count of 4. And exhale gently for a count of 4. Inhale, soften, expand the navel out. Breathing into the inside of the ribs, journey to the top of the collarbones. Exhale for a count of 4 as you rest the chest first. Draw the rib cage in, navel in towards the spine. Inhale for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And just inviting that sense of calm. You've just helped the body kind of waking up a little bit. And throughout the day, when you meet things of stress and tension, we tend to ride those out without actually kind of acknowledging that they've come about, that they've arisen. So here you're just identifying how it is when you feel very stressed, your heartbeat, your breath can become quite exacerbated. And just by using a moment just to count to 4 and exhale for 4. Just to bring about the steady intake and exhale of the breath. And then just to calm down a little bit further, inhale in for 4, and then exhale in for 6. Inhale for 4, and exhale for 6. Very slowly, very gently. And then returning to a natural rhythm of your breath. And here, sometimes in our day-to-day life, it'd be lovely to say to count in for 4 and breathe out for 8. But sometimes situations need a direct attention. So just keep it nice and simple, nice and gentle, so that just as long as you're extending that exhalation, you are still triggering that beautiful, gentle, calming sensation within us of the parasympathetic nervous system. Very nice. Inhale, grounding down to all four corners of the left foot. Bring that right knee up. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Here we go. Right hip forward, left hip crease back. Zip it up through the midline, bend into the left knee, palms go towards the sky. So you can press, now because we're a little bit more familiar with this, you can press the back of the right knee away as you're reaching forward with the left. Here, that might feel a little bit tough on the front of the thigh, so always keep a bend through the knee if you wish to take the pressure off. Palms nice and up. Exhale, right fingertips forward, left fingertips go back. Keep pressing that right hip forward. Keep peeling this left hip crease back. Palm goes towards the sky, breathe in. And then bringing the right knee forward, gently, slowly, so you can take the hands down underneath that thigh. So as the hands journey down underneath, interlock the fingers if you wish, extend the right foot out in front. Pull the big toe towards the third eye. If that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, see if you can bend the knee, walk the peace fingers down towards the toe, and press out in front. Here you might want to hold on to a wall, maybe your hip, and gently bring it back, one leg Tadasana. And then floating back, we're going into Warrior 3 aeroplane. So fingertips swim down, right leg extends back. So a little bit of balance here. Belly button's knitting in. Nan. Inhale, palms towards the sky, lift up. Exhale, take it down, mountain pose. Excellent. Let's go off to the other side. So gently inhale, one leg Tadasana, bring it up. Send it back, high crescent lunge, onto the two front corners of the feet. Left hip forward, tailbone tucking under, belly button in, palms to the sky, bend into the right knee. Yogi's choice, you can press the back of the left knee away. Left hip is coming forward, right knee towards the front. And then left fingertips go forward, right fingertips go back. Keep those shoulders nice and active. Keep bringing the belly button towards the spine. Right palm comes through, reach up, step it forward, one leg Tadasana, lift towards the sky, taking the hands underneath, interlock the fingers, point the left foot away. If that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, peace fingers go down, grab the toe, extend, press the heel out in front, so you're trying to stamp onto the wall in front. Beautiful, one leg Tadasana, take it up towards the sky. Exhale, swim the fingertips down and back, airplane, Warrior 3. Belly button's knitting in, feel it into the glutes, really squeeze, feel so you're lifting up out to the earth. Palms towards the sky, one leg Tadasana, take it up. Big toe next to big toe, arms go up in front, lock it in, sink it down for a chair. Holding gently here. Swan dive, release, fold, move really, really gently here. So you can take the hands behind the calves, bend the knees if you wish, chin towards the shin, get a good strong stretch. So all the back body here is getting a stretch, the front body's engaging to maintain that balance. Palms fold your front, scooches across the floor, bend through the knees, root to rise. Hands come to the heart. Breathe out. Awesome. Are we feeling awake? Step over to the left-hand side of your mat. A little bit longer, a little bit more awake. Okay, so Tadasana onto the one side of the mat, shoulders back. So we're going to just move through just to a little bit of energy, a little bit more movement, just to kind of awaken and bring it back. So hands are by the side, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to step the right foot out to the side. Arms are going to come up, star pose. Shoulders back, pinkies nice and active. So here, even though it feels like, oh, it's start, it's quite a bit going on. So you need to press into the outside edge of the feet. And when you do, you should feel the lower part of your bum cheeks soar up. Belly button lifts, fingertips and left and right. Deep breath in. Exhale, so one smooth move if you can. We're going to step big toe to big toe, palms turn over, hold to the sky. Inhale, step out. Squeeze everything through your foundation, so you're pressing into the feet, energy journeying through. Palms left and right, bring it up. Inhale, step wide. Take it back. Step wide. This time, we step into the other side, bring it in. Step wide. Bring it back. Star pose. hold. Inhale, palms towards the sky. Exhale, journey down the heart. Namaste, hinge from the hips. Wide forward fold. Breathe out. Allow the neck to get a nice long stretch. If you wish, you can take the hands out to the feet. Draw the chin towards the shins. Maybe heel to the feet a little bit wider. Take the crown to the ground. Bathe in the brain again. So we're inviting in our awakening sensation. Beautiful. Hands to the hips. Inhale, root to rise. Bring it up. Step it back over to the left where we began. And hold. Awesome. So let's go over to the other side. Are you ready? So this time we're going to do a star into a chair. So are you ready? Tadasana mountain pose. So this time when we set the star, we're going to cactus the arms. Here we go. Inhale, lift that energy up. Exhale, use it, propel. Nice and wide. And then we're going to step it back. Big toe next to big toe. Bend through the hips, chair pose. Root to rise, step wide, cactus star. Step in, chair pose. Woo. Step wide, star pose. Step in, drop into chair. Squeeze that belly button in, tuck the tailbone under, really feel this energy. If you feel like you want to get a good stretch through the front of the thighs, take the knees forward a little bit more, make sure that the heels stay anchored. If you want a little bit more flexion through the hips, drop it back a little bit more. Beautiful. Step it wide. Cactus through the arms, star. Chair over to the other side, drop it down. Cactus through the arms, star pose. Take it back, drop it to chair. Take it wide, star pose, cactus arms. Take it back, step into chair. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Make sure you connect and make now one unit of energy. Belly button's knitted in, shoulders back. Open wide, cactus pose. Palms towards the sky. Exhales, take it down, wide forward fold. Fab, here we go. We're going to dial the toes out towards the side. We're going to walk our hands around to meet the top edge of the mat. We're going to step it back, downward facing dog. Here, just see if we can step into a bit of stillness. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, chest to thighs, heels to ground. Inhale, come up onto the tippy toes, take it down to the knees, bottom to the heels, child's pose, breathe it out. Root to rise, inhale, chest towards the thumb, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Coming back, tippy toes, down to the knees, flatten the shins, child's pose. Root to rise, stick it through, back to downward dog. One more time, up onto the tippy toes, down to the knees, flatten off the shin. Big toe next to big toe this time. Relax it down, child's pose, breathe it out. Notice that the body has been put back into some stress. A little bit of tension, a little bit of energy here. So just connecting in this way, just allow yourself the moment to identify how it feels with the heart rate is slightly raised and how you can bring it back under control in this very anonymous and very gentle way of inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Now, if kombucha is accessible to you, so if it's okay for you to retain and hold the breath, inhale for 4, hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, let it go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale this time for 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6 and really squeeze. Really think you can't breathe out anymore. Really empty those lungs. Really draw the breath out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently exhale for 6. Allow your breath to move back into a natural rhythm. And lifting through the head, walking the hands in towards the knees. Bring the knees back in towards the midline and gently sitting onto your heels. Palms go left and right. Inhale. So feel as though you're drawing a sphere of beautiful protective energy around you now. Hands gently coming into the heart. Soften the gaze and close your eyes. If this isn't accessible to you, please by all means, Dandasana, take the legs out in front. And maybe Sukhasana, taking the legs around into a cross-legged seated position. Shoulders over the hips. Wherever you are, zipping the belly button in towards the spine, crown to sky. And taking a moment just to check in with how you feel. The tight spots, knots and niggles from the beginning of the practice, are they still there? Have you been able to work through kind of a full night's rest, or maybe a restless night? Maybe for you, you've been able to bring everything, all the energies into alignment to allow yourself to have a beautiful foundation from which to work from today. I invite you now to just consider Sankalpa, an energy for the day ahead. So an affirmation, if you will. So something that is light and bright. If instantly that comes to your head, I'll try not to be negative. Maybe that's your affirmation for today, but try to link it in, saying, I will be bold today. I will be brave. I am confident. I am strong-willed. I am powerful. Or maybe just simple and yet the hardest sentence to say to yourself, I love myself, or I will love myself well today. Take your index fingers to the third eye and take a nice long conscious deep breath in. And then exhale, feel yourself committing this Sankalpa, this affirmation to your day. Visualize you doing something that you know that you're going to do today. Visualize you doing this. And visualize you repeating this to yourself at that moment in time. Visualize yourself embodying these words, the strength, the power, the feeling that journeys behind them. And notice that how it makes you feel at that moment in time throughout your day. And remember to invest in this moment well each and every time you remember to do this. And each and every moment that you need this. Releasing the hands to heart and namaste, batting open the eyelashes, connecting into. Have a lovely day. Meet you on the mat soon. Give yourselves a round of applause.